everyone, and welcome here to this space. I'm going to be doing a few downloads that I've been getting energetically happening for us moving forward into this summer. Well, first of all, there were supposed to be a lot of new energy entering, but that energy has been stalled. There's something that has happened where this energy that was supposed to fill us up is kind of being pulled back, and it's not happening. So it is very dull. It's not the way I was expecting the energy to be a lot. So with that expectation, it was kind of a bummer in that sense that this anticipation to move forward and this wanting in the collective is so urgent, but something was blocking it. It was higher lights wanting it to kind of stop a little bit. And we asked why this is in this way. And the message that we got was that everyone needs to be considered. So we wondered, what does that mean when everyone is considered? And the message that was channeled was that we are changing contracts with one another, of how we've been dealing with one another. There's a lot of karmic contracts that are being ripped apart, transformed, changed, dissolved. It just depends on who and to what I'm speaking to. Uh, and because of all of these contracts, and life is all about relationship. It's a relationship from one to another. This is all life is about: relationship, learning how to be with one another, relating to one another. And so to understand this is to understand that even if you feel wronged by someone in a situation, because emphasizing so much on relationship, it was more so of what will be released and what will be reintroduced as a different energy but the same relationship. And for some, what needs to leave completely in order for these new energies to enter, new people, places, that needs to be discovered. So therefore, these it's very difficult because relationships are a sensitive topic. That's how it feels energetically, that it is very sensitive, because this is going way back. These connections are very so entangled with each other, to a point where quantum entanglement is good, but entanglement in this way creates a lot of energetic, how can we put this, a lot of energetic clutter that is not needed because they're clashing. So oil and water can work well together depending on where you are. And we got this very strange download of, if you've ever put oil on you, this is an analogy. If you ever put oil on you, it's always good to do that when you're in the shower. So when you're still wet and you apply the oil, when you go out, it's like it sucks into your skin and it doesn't stick on anything else. It just makes sense to do it. But at the same time, oil and water are together in a space where they should be clashing. But here they're working together quite beautifully without jumping into each other's boundaries or domains. Okay? So the same way with using this analogy is the same way this oil and water, when they are in the wrong place and they get so divided from one another, it becomes a bad combination. As in the ocean, if there's an oil spill and the birds get gets entangled and in this oil, right? It's the same way. These are just different analogies to kind of explain this energy that is happening right now in the collective. So a lot of relationships. So when we're dealing with relationships, it's it's a lot of things to consider. So what the universe and why this stall has happened before this energy can enter is because if we who have done the work, that group, not in me or they or them, not in that kind of all of, when I say we, I refer to everyone that is actively moving forward in a journey of healing, no matter where you are, in what layer. So all of those that are doing that active work is if we get that boost of energy, we will launch forward very fast. And here is where the universe is kind of considering all of those, even though that they might have not done any work or even realized those steps yet because they're very much so unconscious. That doesn't matter. The universe always inspires for the highest, greatest good of all. So, therefore, to make them understand and get everything that they need to, we need to have this kind of stalling before we can enter. So, patience and understand that you're not losing when you are in this. You are supposed to be where you are, and there's nothing wrong with it. Energetically, there is a feeling of a lot or being very disappointed, as in waiting for something to happen, not having the control over it, because it's the same vibration in the universe. Nobody really has control over anything right now. It's because it's meant to be like this. It is for the highest, greatest good of all, but since it cannot be seen right now, the best thing is to just let it be. Just let it be and let it flow. That was the best advice that we got from the light, is to let it be and let it go. Eventually you will know. That's how it came. Let it be and let it go. Eventually you will know. So with these relationships happening now, wherever you are in this journey, however you're connected, if you feel like it's not going that direction that it was supposed to go, how you envisioned it, there's nothing wrong, okay? Everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. It's just that the universe is considering everyone involved. So even though that I feel all of you that are connecting, that are watching this, are already open to some point of receiving and understanding, even though that you all understand these parts, it's equally important to understand those other parts that are also unconscious, because we're all one. So we need to look at those aspects and understand that they are also reflecting what is inside of us. We all hold each other in our hearts. So the advice here will be dealing with difficult people. It can be frustrating. It can get very boring, because I feel this boring energy that it almost makes me feel bored. And I never usually feel bored, but there's this, because I'm connecting with that energy so much, I can understand it. The frustration of this boredom of standing somewhere where you don't want to be and you don't have control over it, which amplifies the difficulties in the situation. But let it flow. Let it flow however it wants to, okay? Like a water stream. Just let it flow and understand that it is meant to be like this, okay? So if you find these difficulties with other beings, then I would suggest to you to see the good things, because every human being has some good quality in them, okay? Because we all make up a whole part. Every essence has something to bring. So if you are in a situation where there are toxic people around you that you can't get away from, If you are in an environment where those toxic people are being like leeches attacking you, then your message is to see the qualities in all of them, because you can find a quality in all of them. Equal goes to your family or your working situation, however it applies to you in your life the way it's supposed to be. Just take this advice to see, because when something is difficult, we can lose our vibration and vibrate in a lower state, which attracts less of what we want. So if we want to stay in a vibrational alliance with ourselves, it is very important for us to see the good in everyone, even if it's difficult. But everyone has something good. So if a day comes where everything feels hopeless and difficult, see the good qualities in each and every single one of them, because you will find one. If you ask for one in every individual, you will see a quality that's good, and try to kind of lift that side of that person up, okay, within yourself, and also to raise that up into that individual too, so we don't just get stuck in the negative. That is what's been emphasized a lot energetically. And that is why we cannot move forward. But this July month will bring a big boost. But a lot of relationship will go through cycles of healing, of disconnection, and fulfilling everything that was need to be complete. So wherever you are in your journey, I truly wish you the best, and know that all the answers that you need are always within yourself. And try to breathe and take beautiful walks and connect to nature, connect to everything, because you are everything and you have that deeper understanding. So the more you can expand and receive downloads of light codes, then let it happen in an easy way where you're always happy, because the Most High, the light, always wants you to be happy. They don't want you to practice or to be sad or to just pray. The most important thing that the light, God, however word you choose to use, wants you to be happy. And we deprive ourselves that. And sometimes it's consciously and it's unconsciously and it's patterns. And but if we just understand that no matter where we are and whatever we do, that the highest, greatest love always wants the best for you, never wants you to suffer. That is where we can breathe out and be at ease, no matter what is happening around you, in your situation, in your life. You are deserving. Embrace the love that always wants you to be happy, that you've always felt within your heart, within your soul, that you deserve. That's why everyone is striving for that, no matter what they use, no matter what they do. That is always the end goal, to be happy, which is a birthright, which is something that we know that we deserve, and we do. So today, just accept joy into your life. If you want to use a mantra, use the mantra, I'm open to accept joy into my life, no matter what circumstances are being brought to my existence. And just stay with that, stay with love. So those were the downloads of this month moving forward. I hope that this message helped you in any way moving forward. And I thank you all for being here. It is lovely to connect in this way with our energies. Namaste, everyone.